Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Bert the Stormtrooper and this is the home of That's Just Prime, the comprehensive Optimus Prime review series. I also review other Transformers, lots of G1 stuff, as well as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, GoBots, and pretty much any other toy that may jump out at me. If you're new to the channel, thanks for checking me out. Please be sure to click that subscribe button and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share if you like what you see. Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Masterverse, Masters of the Universe Revelation Mossman, and I'm really excited about this guy because now I have a complete set, at least the first wave of the new Masterverse Revelation figures, which have been absolutely awesome. I have enjoyed getting and opening every single one of these. This is a brand new figure released in August of 2021. It's starting to hit online retailers and store shelves right now as of the time of this recording. I'll put a link down in the description below where you can get your own Mossman. This retails for approximately $20. And we can see Mossman here packaged in the window package. We can see the figure right in there, black on blue. Got 30 points of articulation, Masterverse logo right there on the top. Netflix logo, Masters of the Universe Revelation Mossman. Trying not to get too much of a glare here. We've got Mossman packaged right in there. Mossman has gone through a bit of a design change, and I think he looks really, really cool. It's nice to see that they've kind of gone away from that old design of Mossman just looked like a green Beastman. You know, they've given him some individuality here, and I really dig it. We've got some accessories included in there, some extra hands, that kind of stuff. Mossman on this side of the package. Let's see, Heroic Spy and Master of Camouflage. Really cool artwork of Mossman on this side. And then along the back, we've got some really cool artwork of Mossman. We can see Skeletor and Beastman right back there in the background of this swamp that he's hiding out in. And then we've got that logo, or that short bio right there. Mossman, Heroic Spy, Master of Camouflage. Once believed to be nothing more than a legend, the mythical pre-Turnian plant creature Mossman is wise beyond his million years. His powers of great strength, plant control, and shape-shifting into any form of plant life make him an invaluable ally to He-Man in the fight against Skeletor. As a protector of Castle Grayskull's secret, Mossman's sagely advice helps guide his friend He-Man to the right path. We've also got some cross-sells down there, He-Man, Skeletor, Evelyn, and of course, Mossman, because why wouldn't we cross-sell you the figure you're already purchasing? That is about it for the packaging. Let's get this guy opened up and check it out. And here we have Mossman out of the package and with everything he comes included. Of course, I always show these off. They do come with these cool little stone backgrounds. I don't really collect these or do anything with these, but these are cool that they're included. It gives the figure a nice look when it's in package. And for those of you photographers out there, you can do some really cool stuff with this. I'm hoping with the next couple of waves, maybe we'll start seeing some new backgrounds, maybe some Snake Mountain themed backgrounds, and maybe some Grayskull themed backgrounds. That would be cool. But that's it for the packaging. We've got Mossman right here staying at approximately 7.5 inches tall. We've got, let's take a look at these accessories first. So we've got this kind of a weird vine extension looking thing. And what this is going to do, if you look right here, let me see if I can get that focused. That's a peg for the wrist, right? So this is going to take place of one of the arms. You're going to remove, or sorry, one of the hands rather. So you're going to take out one of the hands and then you're going to plug this in, and it's going to kind of look like Mossman is extending his fingers or his entire hand into like this big vine thing. So we'll take a look at that here in just a little bit. We've got a couple of extra hands. So we've got a pair of open hands. Let me try and get that focused right there. So we got a pair of open hands right there. And then we've also got a pair of, let me see if I do it this way, maybe the focus will stay. Ha! Tricked you, camera. And then we have a pair of semi-open hands. He didn't come with any weapons, but if he was going to wield any weapons, I guess these would be the hands to do it with. So there we go. So we got those hands right there. And then, of course, we've got Mossman himself. We're going to come in close and take a look at all the details. I really love the look of this new Mossman. This guy looks really, really cool. The only part that I don't, and this is just a personal thing for me, I'm not a big fan of this little like kind of a leaf right here on the forehead. It kind of looks like a Beast Wars Megatron kind of a thing going on there. I'm not a fan of that, but other than that, and again, that's just a personal thing. But other than that, I think he looks fantastic. I like the pointy ears on him. I like how the moss kind of creates that beard on him. And those white eyes with those white teeth. That looks really, really cool. And then as we go along, looking at the rest of the body, this is really neat. I really like the design choices here, where you have kind of like different kinds of foliage here that are creating different parts of the body. So you've got that really thick moss up here on the chest and the shoulders that almost looks like fur. And then you got like a thinner with some vines there, right there for the mid torso and his biceps. And then you got an even different kind of a vine thing almost for the loincloth right there. This looks like the same kind of foliage that we were seeing up here in the midsection, and then going down to that mossy stuff for the knees and the feet. And then they're going into kind of like those, again, those roots almost going down into the feet, which would make perfect sense. This looks so cool going all the way around, so we can see Mossman going all the way around. Even his belt looks like it's been made out of wood and vines and roots. That looks really, really cool. Love that. I absolutely love the design choices made here. Let's take a look at his articulation. So the head is going to be on a ball joint. So you got some up and down, side to side. A little bit, the inquisitive tilting is there, but his traps are so high that yeah, you can't you can't really do it. Dude is buff. Shoulders can go forward, backwards, in and out. You can rotate at the bicep, double bend at the elbow, 2 hinges at the elbow there. You got that pin joint at the wrist, so you can rotate the wrist. You can also hinge it forward and backwards. You got that mid torso. Looks like, yep, that's a ball joint in the mid-torso. Swivel at the waist. The legs can go forwards, backwards, in and out. Rotate at the thigh. Again, another double at the knee. And then you've got another hinge pin at the ankle, so you can move the ankles forwards and backwards, and you can also rotate them. Very, very nice. Let's do a swap hand here. Let's see. I like this closed fist on here. Actually, let's do this. I think it would look good with this open hand, on this arm, like that. Kind of like a, I'm going to try to do some kind of an action pose here. We'll see how this works out live on camera. And then we're going to remove this one, and this is where I'm going to put the vine hand. So let's pop that one in. Like that. And I wonder if he's got enough tightness on his joints to hold that up. I think he does. I think he's going to. Let's see if I can get him standing in a cool pose here. Yeah, check that out. That looks so good. Absolutely love that. That is so cool. You know, out of the 4 main figures, this was actually the one that I was the least excited about. And it's the one I think I'm having the most fun with. This looks amazing. Again, I'm not into photography, but if I was, I think I would have a blast with this guy. This looks absolutely amazing. Let's get him standing straight again, so we'll give him his regular hands. We'll do some comparisons real quick. So I'm just going to give him his normal hands and stand him up straight so that we can check him out next to the other figures. So I thought that this guy was going to be taller, or the tallest, out of all the figures, of the regular figures, not counting SKELETOR. I thought he was going to be about as tall as SKELETOR, but I think I was wrong. Here he is standing next to He-Man, so you can see what these guys look like together. And he is head to head. It doesn't look, in the camera angle that I've got here, it doesn't really look it, but he is head to head, the same height as He-Man, which is kind of disappointing because if I remember correctly on the show, he was actually quite taller. I think he should have been as tall as SKELETOR. Would have been right for him. So there he is with He-Man. Let's take a look at him with some foes. Here he is next to SKELETOR. So you can see what these guys look like together. And again, he is just a tad taller than SKELETOR. And again, at the angle that I'm at here, you can't really appreciate that. I'm having to kind of bend down here. But yeah, he's just a tad bit taller than SKELETOR. And then let's bring in Evil Lynn, just because I got her right here, because I just opened her as well. And of course, he's taller than her. But yeah, I think he should have been taller than everybody. He should have been about the same height as SKELETOR. Let's bring in SKELETOR. Let's see how that looks. And put these guys together. Yeah, see, SKELETOR is considerably bigger than him. I think he should have been that tall. It's so minor nitpick there. If I could change one thing on this figure, that would be it. And here we have one last look at Mossman engaged in battle, looking absolutely awesome. Again, I absolutely love the way this new design for Mossman looks. He looks great with the other figures. He's got some awesome accessories. My only minor nitpick with him is I wish he was a little bit taller than the other figures. Again, this figure is brand new, hitting online retailers right now as of the time of this recording. I'll put a link down below where you can get your own, and I think that about covers the Masterverse, Masters of the Universe Revelation Mossman. What did you think of this figure? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I've got a donate button up there if you want to hit on that. I certainly would appreciate it. Please share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.